Hello students, you are class 10th. Today we shall read about the decentralization of our country, powers distribution of our country. It is impracticable for union or state government to tackle all the problems faced by the people. Therefore, there is a need for some kind of public authority which is closer to the pupil. This authority may involve the local people to the solve the local problem. This is the reasonable for decentralization of power. As a result, the third tier of government called the local self-government came into existence. When the power is taken away from the central government or the state government and given to the local government, is it called decentralization. The basic area the basic idea behind decentralization is that there are large number of problems and issues which should be entrusted to the representatives of the people inhabiting the locality because they have better knowledge of the problems in their localities. The local representatives has the better idea regarding where to spend money and how to manage things more effectively. This is the decentralization in our country. At the local level, direct participation by the people in decision making becomes much more convenient. This helps to inculcate a habit of democratic participation. Initial difficulties, although the deeds of decentralization was recognized in our constitution and central attempts were made to decentralization power at the level of village and towns. Keeping in view the above difficulties, a major step towards decentralization was taken in 1992 through 73rd and 74th constitutional amendments. Through these amendments, an attempt was made to make three-tier democracy more effective. Some are main features. It is now constitutionally mandatory to hold a regulation election to local government bodies. There is a provision for reservation of seats in elected bodies for the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other backward castes. There is a provision of reservation of one-third post in local bodies for women. Each state is now having its own election commission to conduct panchayat or municipal elections. The state government are also required to share some powers and revenue with the local self-government bodies. The main local self-government bodies at the rural level in India are number 1 village panchayat or village level, number 2 panchayat samiti at block level, and number 3 jila parishad at district level. It should be noted here the village is the lowest level of government. A group of villages is called a block or group of blocks continue Jila Parishad at district level. Village level, Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat, Nyay Panchayat. Block level, the block level of local self-government is known as Panchayat Samiti, consisting of around 100 villages. Today in India, we have around 5,900 Panchayat Samiti. Its main functions are to provide proper health care, safe drinking water, roads, good quality seeds, fertilizer, and pesticides. Apart from these functions, it also supervises the work of Gram Panchayat and examine its budget. Sources of income: taxes from land and cattle, taxes from sale of goods in fairs, its own share in land revenue. And the third one is district level Jila Parishad. Jila Parishad is the apex body under the Panchayati Raj Act at the rural level. The main functions performed by Jila Parishad are construction and maintenance of roads, bridges, parks, libraries, dispensaries, and schools. It also supervises the works of Panchayat Samiti and Village Panchayat. Jila Parishad also advises state government regarding needs of the people living in a particular rural area. Sources of income: share in land revenue, taxes and sales, grants from state government, funds given by the central, income from property of Jila Parishad. In India, locally elected bodies are Panchayati Raj institutions at the district, block, and village level. These bodies have been mandated through the 73rd Constitutional Amendment that established mandatory provisions and decentralization to local government in rural India. Capacity building of electing representatives, advocacy and lobbying efforts by civil society to identify anomalies and speed up the devolution process, strengthening initiative of the state government aimed to empowering the ward sabas, gram sabhas and gram panchayat, supporting knowledge creation and management at the regional level, strengthening leadership at the marginalized details, women, tribes, so as to ensure the concern of the vulnerable and marginalized groups are at core of the agenda of these local self-government units. Urban local government is called Nagar Nigam, Nagar Palika, and the village level is Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat. This was the video for you. This is the end of the lesson, and the next video will be sent in Hindi of this lesson. This is the decentralization in our country. I appeal to you to watch the video attentively and study the lesson. Thank you very much.